Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for Coinbase Global with ticker COIN. We'll go over some key levels of support and resistance and wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory. Let's get going. Again, this chart can be found on Tradingview from Nasdaq, again Coinbase Global Inc. So let's bring out some daily, weekly and monthly levels and some higher time frame stuff here. Let's get back to, let's see, 4 hour maybe, yeah. So for our chart, we can see that we have just been plummeting down ever since the IPO, and currently basically at the all-time lows, giving some kind of small structural here that is most likely going to get busted again, and we're going down. But we'll get into Elliott Wave stuff in just a moment. I didn't put out these levels yet, so let me just add these in. I was eyeing on them earlier, so it shouldn't take a whole lot longer. But these are basically the two levels I am watching currently, as in high time frame. Now, high time frame again from the all-time highs, basically when the IPO started, to current price data, we have this Fibonacci retracement. This is from these highs of November 2021 to current lows. If we are going lower, then we would need to adjust this again. But for now, we can see some interesting areas. First is around here. Well, actually the closest one is this one, weekly, with a volume node, just because we have been here before, offering some nice resistance if we get there. Other one here at the 50% retracement, with a daily. Not much to say about that other one otherwise. Now above that we have this massive resistance now. We have had this support multiple times, 3 times, 4 times, and then we went through, backtested it once, twice, or if we actually lower this a bit, we can get so many wicks in. That is making it more probable to break upwards, as it has been tested so many times already, so that has to be kept in mind. Although this is still a valid resistance area. Now just a bit higher we got a weekly point of control and a 618. The golden pocket for this whole move down is going to be offer some massive resistance here. Definitely, if you had to pick one area of interest, I would be picking this one here, around $230, if the price ever gets there. What else? Well, this anchored VWAP is coming down, of course. As we are going down, we'll see if we ever get back to it, at what point, if that is meaningful. Now on smaller time frame, let's zoom in a bit. Again, we've already gone past this range, but interesting areas is again the highs and the lows, range value area, and the highs and lows of that. Could be marking these out, but again we are so far off of these levels. 40% would need to come up even to test these areas, so it is not really a matter of days. At least to me, I don't see it. Now again, zooming out a bit, we can see this channel. Let's turn off a couple of these so we can see it. A channel from the highs of November 2021 to the highs of March 2022, bringing it down to the lows here at January 2022 or January 2022. We can get a nice looking channel. We have had a good support on the middle line here, and been like a resistance again here, and support, and you can see that how respected this channel is again. Now if we get up there, I would be expecting it again as a resistance currently, and the lows here of this channel as a support. I would be expecting only higher targets if we manage to break this channel as a whole and backtest it somewhere. I just don't see that happening anytime soon. Just sideways action would have to be 104 days, 3 months at least, even to test the upper limits here. Now into the Elliott Wave stuff. Let's close these. We have a couple of different options here. Either a WXY, WXY again possibility because we don't know what this is. This could have been ABC into W, but yeah, we just don't know that. This target here 1.618 is now hit, which is again from all-time highs to these lows to the highs of November 2021, and this is the Fibonacci extension tool. Somewhat meaningful level, not for Elliott Wave per se. I don't see it ending here yet. Even this WXY, expecting a three-way structure down here, I would be expecting a bit lower. Now, that being said, we can check out the targets for this, and we can see that we have got to the minimum extension here. But again, it would be kind of weird to see it all end here. Why? Well, just because of the structure we are having currently. I just don't see, this is the current low here at May 2nd. I just don't see a five-way structure here. This low here is lower than this one, meaning that this can't even be a diagonal. We haven't breached the lows here, but again, can't get five-way structure here, really well placed, so it is looking like we're going down for more. Volume-wise, we did see a nice spike of volume, but again, that was for basically 1 hour candle. We did go above the previous amounts of volume on average base at least, and the peak was last, the same amount of volume was last seen on January 2022. But again, I just don't see this as completed. Either this is just one here of this scale, or we could be looking bullishly, saying this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be just an extended wave 5. Definitely not going to be ending here if the wave 1 is here, so we would be looking way down, at least to the 1-to-1 extension. But at that point we would need to start looking into this structure as some kind of diagonal that wouldn't be going downwards more, or too much at least. Now, other option is saying this whole structure is an ABC. Again, we don't know what this is. This structure here looks like a three-way move, and this is basically the most, or not even the most, there is more ways to say that this is even, there's more bearish scenarios still out there. But again, if we want to be simple with these corrections, we can say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we start unraveling it. 3, 4, 5 into 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5. This should be obviously minuet. Now at this point, only at this point, we are getting to third of minor. Again, we would be looking for fourth of minor and fifth of minor. So in a larger time frame, we would be looking for one more low. Something that I don't like about this is, again, we don't see a nice divergence here. Let's get back to the higher time frames. There's definitely no divergence here. So just by looking at divergences, we could be saying that this was a 3 here. At that point, we would have to possibly say that this wave structure here is, instead of being the 1, 2, 1, 2, would be another just 1, 2 here, 3, of this minimum scale would be here, 4 and 5, and at that point we would be getting that structure here. But yeah, multiple possibilities. If we are seeing more than this one large low here, we could again be saying something like this, adding these structures where we can see a possibility of a flat instead of a single ABC. We could be saying that, for example, this wave 4 does not end here, it ends here, and again that would make us go more downwards as the count unravels. But yeah, currently it doesn't look like we are done, so I'm still not going to be investing in Coinbase, unfortunately. I'm going to add some alerts, most likely just below here and possibly above this 4th, to see what kind of price action we get here, and possibly make an update video if it looks anything like I'm predicting here. But I think that's all I want to share on Coinbase or Coin. Let me know if you have another account you would want to share on this one, or if you want an update on a previously created chart. But for now, I thank you for watching, and hopefully see you back here on the channel. Bye bye.